Rastakan versus Anduin. The light shall bring victory.
You stand before King Rastakan.
Priest. Let's keep the invoke and toss everything else. I would normally keep Zeph, but I think I want it to be a combo piece in this matchup, which is pretty far away, so I'll just toss it. Like, I could hold on to it for the combo, but then I'm just down a card the whole game. I don't think I'm ever coining a lackey. This was probably the best one to coin. Maybe Faceless was better, but I can just play it this turn anyway. Well, he killed a 2-3. Oh, I was gonna say instead of a 3-6, but I think Manatide Totem's better. Definitely want to play the MTT when it has a chance to stick.
You are a prisoner in your own body.
So I can Serpent Shrine Portal that to protect my Manatide Totem, but then he gets a Manatide Totem that I can't deal with. Devoted Maniac is 1 damage off of dealing with it. Maybe it's Devoted Maniac anyway, though. Yeah, it's probably fine. Torrent is a fine draw. I'm really looking for other invokes, though. So he's probably Highlander, right? If he's playing that thing. Am I playing Torrent here to kill that? I don't think I would ever do this if there wasn't a Manatide Totem in play, but the Manatide's pretty scary. I could just Serpent Shrine Portal it, I guess. Yeah, sure, why not? Could have saved the Thelnos for the Earthquake, but I don't think the Earthquake needs to be that big against Priest, and I could really use a card with this hand. Any invoke card turns on my Dragon's Pack. Plus, we're getting close to just like Dragon Queen Alexstrasza and Tiamat being great draws. That looks like a Holy Nova. Wow, that is the most Highlander Priest card I've ever seen. Is it time to Torrent yet? I'm really just so not scared of his 1-8, so probably not. Well, if I'm not Torrenting, I'm probably playing the Overconfident Orc, which the 1-8's kind of obnoxious against. Yeah, whatever. It's fine. He'll trade off the 2-1, and then he has a 1-8 versus my 1-4. They can beat each other up for a few turns.
You are too late. His return is nigh.
Not too happy to see such an early Galakron coming out of the Priest. But I found my Torrent target, so that's nice. Of course, if I just Torrented this 1-8 a long time ago, I could have played Tiamat here, but I guess Tiamat's bad going into his Galakron anyway. Hell yeah, I'm Healing Totem, let's go. How did Healing Totem get such a lazy name? Wrath of Air Totem, Stoneclaw Totem, Searing Totem. They all sound like such badasses. Healing Totem over here, what does he do? He heals. What if he was like Rejuvenating Totem? Wouldn't that be sick? Why is that a 3/10? Fuck you. Do I Earthquake this stupid board? This 2/2 is kind of a piece of shit. Walking Fountain doesn't deal with it. God, it just feels like such a shitty Earthquake. Maybe it's not though when I have Walking Fountain and Siamet in hand. I've had more exciting Earthquakes.
Another soul to consume.
I could actually go Shield, Coin, Dragon's Pack here. That's really not even that much to commit into a board clear. Like, what's he doing? Soul Mirroring?
Speak to me.
Soul Mirror gets fucked by Lurker below.
Deloa, speak.
I actually kind of like this. Do I hit with my 2/1? I don't know, probably. It seems like it's going into that 2/5 anyway at some point. This is like marginally better against Soul Mirror. It's definitely better against Breath of the Infinite. Yes, I traded. Oh, he didn't have a dragon though, so I don't actually know if it's better. No, he stole my Lurker Below. He was supposed to do something dumb so then I could play Lurker Below. Well, I'm out of spells, so I should probably play this while it's active. X is okay here. What is this? Reborn? X is okay into the 6/5. Lightning Breath is pretty shit. Luckily, the Hex Frog just kind of dies to Lurker Below whenever I play that.
I must consider.
Thy blood be born again. I am beyond imagination. Succumb to madness.
Let's go Reborn. Hell yeah. Well, I guess my Lurker Below is kind of good here. Oh, Dragon Queen Alexstrasza though. Dragon Queen Alexstrasza though. I do think that's better. Well, that seemed pretty good. Ysera was probably the best possible dragon there. Ysera does mean that my Zephyrus is not active, but that's probably fine when I get to shuffle 7 threats into my deck. I actually still have a decent amount of card draw left in the deck as well. Farsight, Loot Hoarder, Novice. So I should be able to get through those portals without too much trouble.
This timeline amused me. Time is running out.
I actually didn't really want to hit a portal here because I kind of wanted to play Lurker Below. This is probably too much into a Lurker Below. But I can also hit him in the head for 12. What could he have? Soul Mirror, Plague of Death. Those are both kind of bad for me. I get to deal 12 damage though.
For my glory.
Life at any cost.
Could have maybe traded the 412 into the 4-2, but I like hitting him. He could also just like be dead here, but I have to imagine that if he can't AoE, he can at least like Shadow Word Death the 8/8 and trade the Chrono Breaker into something. And then I can just draw exactly 2 portals next turn and still be threatening him. Sure. I spent a lot of time thinking about the literal best play his deck could make there, but that's fine. This doesn't kill Ysera. I can Amber Watcher my Ysera. It's kind of cute. Oh, okay, that's fine.
Looks like I'm here just in time.
Oh. Give me something fat. Okay, 2/3 is kind of fat because it has poisonous. It's bad against Shadow Madness though, which is kind of annoying. And he's definitely playing Shadow Madness, right? Okay, that was not what I wanted to Farsight into. I don't think I want to play a real threat here, but I can play a 2/3. Totemic Reflection. Torrent. What did I do last turn? I didn't play a spell last turn, I'm pretty sure. I can still just Torrent a 4/6 though, it's pretty reasonable. Mystery Choice. Mystery Choice is probably not better than killing a 4/6. Killing the 4/6 kind of protects my Primordial Explorer. I mean, like 2/3 into 4/6 is still a good trade for me. But hitting it into the 4/12 is quite a bit better. Also just protects my life total, which is maybe relevant. Why is that going face? He's not playing Plague of Death here, is he? I mean, I guess when you consider the trades, he goes into the 2/3, I trade my other 2/3 in. And then I have 11-10 in play. That's not a terrible Plague of Death. It's not very greedy of him, though, considering I still have 3 portals in deck.
You'll find me wherever we are.
Think you're fucking cute? Give me some good shit. I deserve it. Yes, Zeraku.
It's your turn now.
Dude, Zeraku with Doomhammer? Freaking sick, dude. Storm is good if it kills King Crush. I'm just gonna play Tiamat, I think. I guess if I hit spell damage totem, I'll Storm.
Winds of the south, come to my aid.
Definitely Rush. I could actually take Wind Fury and just kill both of these guys. If I take Divine Shield, I have a 6/6 against a 5/5. I'm kind of fine with that. Yeah, like, I don't really care about this 5/5. It doesn't trade that well. And this 5/5 can't even really go face because it makes a 6/6. I wish Holy Nova went face. Oh, you wasted your ooze, buddy. I mean, he does know that I'm a Galakron deck, so he would have to deal with the Arcanite Reaper eventually. I don't know if I can support that acidic swamp ooze. I hope this isn't too much into the board. It's fighting against, I think, like everything except Plague of Death. Fuck you! I actually did have like a bit of a read on him having Plague of Death, but I don't think this is the end of the world.
I hope you like my invention.
Loot Hoarder.
Mind if I roll me?
Well, my final invoke card in deck is the Corrupt Elementalist, which is very sad. But I have a lot of really good draws at this point, honestly. The Transfer Student's been played already, Deck Tracker just doesn't understand how it works. And then everything else is pretty sick. I guess I'll hold on to the Invocation of Frost here. Not really much of a reason to play it, I think. He's actually winning in Fatigue by quite a lot. Like 3.5 cards. I could have considered playing around that. I don't know if it was worth it, but I could have considered it. Speaking of, I don't know if it was worth it. What the fuck was that? I definitely want to be playing Kronks after Galakron. And at this point I definitely want to fully invoke the Galakron, so I think I'm chilling. I have 30 health, so whatever. Hopefully he doesn't do something scary. God, he still has his Zephyrs too. Okay, that's kind of bad. I would like to draw my Corrupt Elementalist here, please. Thank you. I'm never lightning storming, am I? I don't believe so. I think I would like to not eat 8 though. I probably don't really give a shit about spell damage. I don't think there's much reason for this 2/1 to attack. Alright, so I finally invoked my Galakron, which means I can play it. One of the 8/8s trades into his 8/8. I've got the Arcanite Reaper to start going face. That gets him down to the 20 threshold pretty quickly. Good value.
A good explorer comes prepared.
Good value, but very low tempo. Definitely looks like a Galakron turn for sure. Trade the 8/8s into the biggest ones. Maybe I storm. Yeah, I think I probably storm here. No, I didn't really want an extra threat. Well, one of the 8/8s is dying. I guess the extra threat's fine here. So I want to pop this and then storm. Okay. Pretty sure I do want this Dragon Claw to go face. So I can have an 8/5 or a 3/3 and a 2/1 that deal 5 damage immediately. kinda wanna kill this thing.
Approaches.
This was pretty tradey.
That belongs in a museum.
Oh, that's why you played Ooze earlier. That is okay with me, though. This guy's a Kobold Sticky Finger in his deck, I'm gonna be pissed. He definitely would have played it over Harrison here, though, I think, with us being this close to fatigue.
Alright, who's thirsty?
A pretty good dragon. Do I have lethal here? That'd be really sad. I am overloaded, so I can't really go like 6 from this and then Zephyrs into something. I'm only showing 15. There's no way Zephyrs does 15 here, right? I can definitely Kronks for a board buff, though. That seems really strong. Take a nice trade there. I was pretty down to equip my Doomhammer this turn, but this is fine. I don't know if he can deal with this. Okay, just has to play his own Zeph. Oh, Shadowward Rune actually clears this. Wonder if making an 8/8 was better because of Shadowward Rune. But how could I have predicted he'd have Zephyrs in his Highlander deck?
I'm gonna win big.
Don't steal my Zephyrs, you fuck.
I am out of cards.
Oh wow, this is kind of sick.
From the wicker vow, hear my plea. These cursed
Did I say kind of sick or kind of shit? Wow, I'm actually astonished at how bad of a selection this is. I guess I take the heal. What the fuck? Okay, well. I guess Plague of Murlocs gets through taunts.
None can withstand the tempest.
If this guy oozes my Doomhammer, I'm gonna be so upset. If he Zephyrs oozes my Doomhammer. He can Harrison it. That's acceptable. That's not Scheme if he's pulling it out of his hand.
Winds of the south, come to my aid.
Wow, that's scary. Holy fuck, that's a lot of healing. It's okay though, I took Plague of Murlocs. Easy. I probably want this to just be a rush guy. Okay.
None can withstand the tempest. None can
I don't care about this 1/2, do I?
running out of cards.
Alright, buddy, what you got? I do have a scheme to beat one taunt. Of course, it can't be that big of a taunt, but I can beat one taunt. Can't beat that. Oh, the Tide Caller. Fuck yes, Tide Caller.
Your wish is my suggestion. None can withstand the tempest.
That was about as close as it possibly could have been, holy shit.